shoulder. 2, 3, 4. Good. 2.
Watch out, Bollywood, the hussies are coming.
Watch me.
Why they gotta point the camera at his belly though? Come on, cameraman, lock in. All right, ladies and gentlemen, hope you're all doing well today. I'm not doing too bad myself. Today, we're watching Fat Families. Fat Families is a discontinued reality TV show centered around helping some overweight families lose weight. And this is the guy right here that helps these families with their exercise routines, eating habits, etc., etc. Really anything that goes hand in hand with losing weight. He's the man with the plan.
Wait.
I'm Steve Miller, no-nonsense fat buster. I'm here to stamp out the obesity epidemic that is sweeping the UK.
Wait a second, isn't there a obesity epidemic going on in the United States too? I'm gonna look this up. Damn! I think it's safe to say that the United States is eating good right now.
One massive family at a time. I'm about to meet a family of Essex fatties for whom losing weight is literally a matter of life or death.
Damn, it's a matter of life or death for them? Damn, how fat can they be? Like 600 pounds each? Life or death is crazy. I'm genuinely curious about how fat this family is.
They've asked for my help to trim them down before they suffer any real heartache. Meet the hussies.
Hold on. Wait a second. They do not look that big at all. This guy was over here saying that for this family, losing weight was like life or death. But they do not look that big, brother. They can lose weight easily.
Phil, Jan and their 24-year-old daughter Kaylee. This tiny trio are the picture of perfect health. Wrong. They actually look like this.
Oh. Well, that changes things.
3 massive fatties who are troubling the scales at a combined weight of 57 stone.
57 stone? What does that even mean? 57 stone to pounds? 798 pounds for the whole family. Okay, so they're probably like, what, on average, like 250 pounds each?
Phil and Jan live near Chelmsford with their youngest daughter, Chloe, while Kaylee is her big sister in more ways than one.
Oh yeah, one thing I forgot to mention earlier. Throughout this whole episode, you'll notice that this man will take any chance he can get to make fun of how fat this family is. He loves dunking on fat people. He's like the LeBron James of dunking on fat people. And you know, some people say it's okay to make fat jokes and some people think it's not okay. Me personally, I think it just gets to a point. Like, if you're one of those people who constantly makes fun of other people's inefficiencies, and I'd say that's pretty lame. And you're probably not fun to be around. But listen, I don't think that's the case with bro. I mean, clearly he's helping them lose weight, so it's fine.
Was that a new one?
Phil and Jan have been drinking more than 5 times the recommended daily limit.
Damn, this family's sipping. Pop said it's just me and my cup. Nah, but on a serious note, drinking 5 times the daily recommended limit is insane. They definitely have alcoholism or alcoholics. And I'm gonna just take a guess and say that the alcohol might be contributing to their weight.
Life for the hussies has been one long party.
Hold up, wait, what?
Life for the hussies has been one long party.
Horses is crazy. All right, the narrator might be an asshole. Horses is wild.
But 8 weeks ago, the calories and cholesterol finally caught up with Phil when he suffered a double heart attack.
Damn.
The blood had gone from the whole of his body. He was like grey. I'll never forget that. It was a very worrying and stressful time.
Well, that's scary. Now I see why this family decided to call bro up. Pops was eating and drinking so much that he literally suffered from a heart attack. And I'm assuming that that event was probably a big reality check for the whole family to lock in. When you get to a point where you're physically suffering from how much you're eating, that's not good. That's an unhealthy addiction. And remember, chat, an addiction to anything is bad. Except for energy drinks.
Incredibly, despite Phil almost dying, the hussies are still eating and drinking far too much.
Alright, bro, they're people. Come on. Calling them horses is fucking insane.
Between them, they're gulping down a double helping of 11,500 calories a day.
Damn. Yeah, they're definitely on a bulk diet, and I don't know if it's a clean one.
At 5'9", 45-year-old Phil should weigh up to 12 stone.
12 stones? Okay, that's 168 pounds.
But he's almost double that at 22 stone,
22 stones and 4 pounds is 312 pounds. So Phil is 312 pounds.
I can't afford to carry on putting more weight on and having another heart attack. I'm more concerned about my children and my wife.
Hey, I mean, W Phil. Bro clearly wants to turn his life around, and I'm all for it. Let's see what Phil can do.
Jan is also 45, and her giant portions have helped her pack on 19 stone.
Okay, 19 stone is 266 pounds, which I'm not trying to be disrespectful when I say this, I promise, but for 5'2", that's obese, that's big.
That's more than twice her recommended weight, and she's still getting bigger.
During the last 4 weeks, I've put on nearly almost a stone. and I can't believe that I've done that. I've got to do something about it. I can't keep living like this.
Hey, based off what she's saying, she sounds determined to get rid of this fat. I'm rooting for her as well, and I'm also genuinely curious, like, how are they gonna look at the end of this episode? I think what it comes down to is the dieting, right, chat? Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't weight loss like 90% dieting? I know a little bit about weight loss. I've lost 50 pounds in like 8 months before, but I'm not an expert, so correct me if I'm wrong when I say this, but isn't dieting like 90% of the whole process when it comes to cutting fat? Like, obviously workout routines are important, but I'm pretty sure the big important factor is the dieting.
24-year-old Kaylee may be the slimmest, but at 14.5 stone, she's already well on the way to filling her mum's rather large trousers.
Okay, so Kaylee, the daughter, is sitting at 203 pounds.
Sometimes I could really cry for Kaylee because I know exactly what she's going through, and I'd hate her to live her life the way I've had to live mine.
Hey, okay, mom's taking accountability for overfeeding the hell out of her daughter. Not that that's like a horrible thing. I mean, think about it. That's like a first world country ass problem. Overfeeding, bro. We are spoiled. But obviously it gets to a point, if they're getting like really obese, then it's a problem. And you know, you don't want to have a heart attack like Pops.
I really want to lose weight now. I'm sick of being fat and I don't want to get any fatter.
Me to myself in the mirror sitting at 185.
I'm no-nonsense fat buster Steve Miller. I used to be a fatty myself, but now I help others to banish their bulges. Over the next 12 weeks, I'll be working with the Huzzies.
Oh yeah, I just realized it's the Huzzy family. He's not calling them horses. It just sounds like he's calling them horses because he's British, but he's not. It's really the Huzzy family.
I see you as a glamour woman. I do.
Don't know about that.
I do. Honestly. I mean, you're gorgeous anyway.
Damn, bro got distracted on the mission. You're trying to help them lose weight, not rizz them up.
Poor Jan is feeling so low about herself, but with my hard work and regime change, I'm sure I can get her to feel confident again.
You got this, Steve Miller. I believe in you.
I think this family's biggest obstacle is the booze.
Hey, no bullshit. Booze/liquor is one of the easiest ways to gain weight. And I remember a little period last year where one of my homies was drinking like hella consistently. And I want to say he was an alcoholic during this period because every single time I'd call him, he'd have a Corona in his hand. But I remember this dude gained like 40, 50 pounds in like 2 months just because of how much he was drinking. He eventually lost the weight and he locked in. But there's a reason why beer bellies exist, bro. They don't have that name for no reason. Alcohol is one of the easiest ways to gain weight, and judging so far, I think it's safe to say that this family, all of them are alcoholics. So Steve, let's see what you do. Cook up some magic.
Tonight, the Huzzies are having a party, and judging by this lot, it's gonna be another massive calorie binge.
Well, I guess we're not getting to the workouts yet. I guess they want to have a party. This is not what locked in looks like, y'all. This is like locked out.
I know that I would definitely have a few beers, a few glasses of wine. I probably would have a vodka with cream soda, I suppose.
Do you think you'll drink a bottle of wine? A full bottle? Do you think you'll get through that? And
Yeah, I think I could easily drink a bottle of wine.
Holy shit, bro, chill. Put the drinks away for a second. Do you hear yourself? This dude just listed off like 8 beverages.
You've had a heart attack. I'm getting worried about you.
Yeah. I think it's safe to say that this guy's like a serious alcoholic, bro, because he had a heart attack, yet he's still continuing to drink. And it's not even just a little bit, it's a lot, bro. This dude just listed off a bunch of drinks that he wants to drink. You can tell that bro is fiending for the lick. I'm hoping Steve Miller can get him out of his alcoholism pit.
Yeah, I have.
That sounds a lot to me.
Drinking and eating is all I've ever done in the last 15 years.
Well, that's sad. Somebody take this guy to Six Flags right now.
I'm worried Phil might not last the next 15 minutes.
Shit, I don't even know if I'll be able to last 15 minutes. I want to eat the fucking screen right now.
Especially with this lot on the barbecue.
W Cooking, that shit looks good.
The guests are here and the booze is starting to flow. Well, tomorrow things change because they start to live life my way.
Finally, bro, I've been waiting. All we've seen so far is eating and drinking. I'm trying to see what workouts they gotta do. I wouldn't be surprised if they pull out the burpees or if they pull out some HIIT workouts, but we'll see.
Yesterday was a very cosy, cuddly day, but as far as I'm concerned, cuddly and cozy doesn't get results. Cuddly and cozy will just keep you fat.
Facts, that's not rocket science either. Eating food makes you fat. Drinking a lot of liquor makes you fat. Who would have guessed?
Heart disease runs in your family, Phil, and things have got to change because if you carry on with the habits you are, the heart attack could be around the corner.
That's true, bro. Phil does need to lock in with a diet and a workout routine because if he doesn't, then he's just risking literal death.
Sooner than you think. I think you two guys, to be quite frank, are in denial.
I don't think we're in denial. We believe that we've cut down loads to what we used to have, but it's quite clearly not good enough.
Yeah, you got some ways to go, ma'am.
There's something I want to show you that you two may be purchasing if things don't change.
shit. God damn it. This might be a little bit overboard, but honestly, I can see it being a good scare tactic or a good way to persuade them to start hitting the gym.
I know it may seem harsh, but I really want to give them as much motivation as possible.
Yeah, not gonna lie, if I was fat as hell and I saw my own obituary in front of me, that'd definitely be enough to motivate me to get to a healthy weight for sure. Cause like that's your own mortality staring back at you. It's definitely a reality check for the whole family. And yeah, it may seem harsh and unnecessary that bro decided to pull that out, but I think it's a good reality check regardless.
To get back to healthy ways.
It's got to change, guys. I am not prepared to allow that to happen.
It won't happen.
Yeah, that's what we like to hear, Phil. That's what we're talking about. Good shit, Phil.
If things don't change, that is the possibility. That is the real world.
We know that, though. We do understand that. And that's why we want to change.
You can tell the family's really shaken up by seeing that obituary or flowers or whatever you want to call it. You can tell that was like a big realization moment for them for sure. It's going to be interesting to see how they move forward and how they, go through their workout routines and their diets. I can definitely see it being hard for them because, it's an alcoholic family. They're used to drinking all the time and eating all the time. So it's definitely going to be a challenge for sure, but nothing is impossible. Am I right, chat? One thing for certain is that breaking out of an addiction is not an easy thing to do. It's one of the hardest things to do, actually, and it's just going to take a lot of mental strength from the family to get out of this hole they dug themselves into.
The Huzzies love their home cooking, but Phil's normal curry is like a heart attack with rice.
Whoa, holy shit, that's a lot of sauce.
These guys are curry fanatics, so I've asked Chef Manisha Bharadwaj to prove that Indian food doesn't have to be fatty.
A random little intermission for this video. If you guys have any bomb recipes that are like also kind of easy to make, I want y'all to drop them down below, bro. Let's see how many recipes we can get to the top of the comment section. And if you end up cooking one of the recipes from the comment section, comment down below under that comment and let me know if it's good or not. I'm trying to see what recipes y'all got.
Phil, what I want you to do in this dish is to pour how much oil you would normally use in a family curry.
Okay.
Holy shit, that's a lot.
Manisha, that's for a curry for 4 people that Phil's poured. How much should be used?
I think with that amount of oil, you could make a curry for about 15 people.
Yeah, sounds about right. Like, holy shit, that's a lot of oil.
15.
That'd be your street.
For 4 people, you would need no more than about 2 tablespoons. And that would be about, at the most.
I can't even see that hardly in there.
By the way, y'all, for those who just don't know this, I'm pretty sure this is common knowledge, but just in case for those who don't know, if you use too much oil while you cook, then you can run into some health issues later on down the line, whether it be like heart diseases or like high blood pressure, I think, or high cholesterol or whatever. All I know is that you shouldn't use too much oil. That's like common knowledge, I thought.
Yeah.
That you can see, I don't think we could go swimming in there, but I think the food could.
I want Jan and Phil to realise that the taste isn't in the fat and, where possible, to cut it out of their diet.
Hey, this is a good lesson that they're learning right now, and honestly, probably one of the more underrated lessons as well. You can get away with making or cooking a healthy meal that's low in fat, but also tastes good. There's plenty of recipes out there. And listen, I'm no expert when it comes to weight loss or anything. I mean, I've lost 50 pounds in like a 6 to 8 month period before, but I'm no expert. But what I do know is that cutting calories and cutting fat is like essential for weight loss and dieting.
Okay, and this is done.
It's time for lunch. You might think that giving these guys a plate of delicious food is asking for trouble.
Thank you very much.
Looking at Phil's face, he can't wait to dig in, can he?
All you got to do is give me a shovel.
Oh shit, Phil's got jokes.
They're used to wolfing down huge portions, but I've got a trick up my sleeve to help them eat less.
We're going to eat with toothpicks.
I'm sorry, what? Steve. How is this going to help them? Toothpicks to eat.
Okay.
All right.
Is that a bunch for me then?
When you're trying to lose weight, the slower you eat, the better.
Oh, okay, I guess that makes sense. I don't know, him bringing up toothpicks was a random curveball, but I guess I just don't know Steve's methods. Trust the process.
I'm making Jan and Phil take 20 minutes. That's how long the body needs to decide it's full.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know your body just decides after a time period when you're full. That's interesting. I learned something new today.
Smaller portions and less oil will help the Huzzies, but food is only part of the story. They've been spending far too long sitting down, and it's about time they started exercising.
Finally, bro, it's about time. I've been waiting for this. I'm still waiting to see what exercises Mr. Steve has for them.
We are doing a Bollywood dancing class.
I mean, I see where he's coming from. I mean, you can't start this family off with like crazy intense workouts, right? So I guess it makes sense that he's starting them off with a dancing class. It's a little less physically demanding, but you're still burning calories in the process.
Come on, let's go. Follow me, come on.
1, 2, 3. Join in. Going shoulder, 2, 3, 4. Out and in.
Hey, unironically though, real shit, real spill. I want to pull up to one of these dance classes, bro. I want to see if it's worth the hype.
Out, in, out,
Phil's having a blast, bro.
shoulder, 2, 3, 4. Good. 2.
Watch out, Bollywood, the hussies are coming.
Watch me.
Why they gotta point the camera at his belly though? Come on, cameraman, lock in.
3. Look to the right. 5.
India won't know what's hit it. My approach to losing weight is simple. Just eat less and move more.
Facts. Facts, that's a great way to put it. A lot of people will try to find like really complicated ways to lose weight, but it really is that simple, bro. Just eat less and move more. Obviously, you won't lose all the weight in a short period of time, but eventually you will.
And if exercise is fun, you'll keep doing it.
That's okay. So I see why he picked the dance class now, because it's fun and it'll motivate them to keep going and moving their body. Okay, I see the method behind the madness now with Mr. Steve and his workout plans.
And 3. Very good. Can I take it up a level?
No.
Yes, take it up a level.
Okay. And
Phil Hussey, that's not the attitude. They may be overweight, but an hour's
Hey, yo, chill, Phil. Don't hurt him now.
dance class just goes to show that this family are quite capable of exercise.
Well, this was wholesome. Now, not gonna lie, I found it interesting earlier when he was talking about like, you know, finding enjoyable ways to work out. Now, in my opinion, I don't think working out is really all that fun. You know, like lifting is not my vibe. I don't enjoy it personally, but when it comes to the feeling I get after I'm done lifting, you know, when I'm walking out the gym, completed with my workout, I do feel really accomplished and I feel like, I don't know, stress-free. I don't know how to describe it. It's like this blissful ass feeling whenever I'm done with a workout. And that's the reason for why I work out, for the feeling afterwards. I guess the best way to describe it is I'm just tired and happy after I'm done lifting. And yeah, I just say that to say that it's important to have something that motivates you to work out.
In Essex, the Hussies have started my regime,
Oh shit, they got a treadmill now?
but the reality of what lies ahead is quickly sinking in.
Hate exercising. Every time I look at that treadmill, I think, my God, how am I going to do that? I've never ever been on one before.
Hey, if we got any runners watching this video, let me know down in the comments. Do you prefer running outside or on a treadmill? Because recently I've been a treadmill demon, but I've heard there's a lot more benefits of running outside. So let me know down below. I mean, it makes more sense for this family to go on a treadmill just because it's, you know, it's straight exercise. I don't know if it'd be smart to have them walking or running long distances outside because, you know, they might pass out. But running on a treadmill is great, and that's honestly good on them for buying one.
I've asked them to do 1 hour of exercise a day and see a personal trainer once a week. They've also agreed to cut their calories by almost half.
Damn, weekly trainer workouts, daily walks, and cutting calories in half. This family is locked in.
That's 2,500 a day for Phil and 2,000 for the girls. But most importantly, I want them to cut right back on alcohol.
I've been offered glasses of wine, but I just say no.
The only thing I've drunk is water.
Hey, that's what we're talking about, Phil. Get that alcohol out of that diet.
I've not even had a drink, but I don't know if I'm getting the shakes or not.
You got this, Phil.
5 or 6 weeks in is when most people give up on a weight loss regime.
Hey, to the people that make New Year's resolutions saying they're gonna go to the gym, but then they bail on the resolution, he's talking to y'all.
So it's a good time to meet up with all 3 of them and make sure they stay on track. First up is Phil.
You've done it.
Yeah.
It's a fantastic start. He's lost 22 pounds.
Let's fucking go, Phil! That's what we're talking about, baby!
And Jan almost as much with 21.
Hey, W. Jan, good shit on the weight loss.
That is a lot of weight. The proof's in the pudding. And the pudding is shrinking.
Honestly, I think this TV show perfectly documents the struggle with food addiction and alcoholism while also documenting a way to fix that in order to, you know, live life at a healthy way and shave those pounds off. I think the Huzzes family did a really good job with this one by staying dedicated and losing some of the weight and finding a fun way to work out. Hopefully they can continue so they can eventually get to a healthier way. Yeah, definitely let me know what you guys that are watching think about this TV show in the description and recommend me any TV shows that you want me to watch in the future. And yeah, by the time this video comes out, I think I'll be at 2 million subscribers. So I just gotta say, holy shit. You guys are amazing. You guys have changed my life. Keep watching my videos. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Make sure y'all are staying happy, healthy, and safe. And yeah, I'll catch y'all later. Peace.